When you think of a brewer, you definitely always think of a man. Big, tall, bearded. You surely don't think it's a woman, ever, ever. My name is Katarina Martinez. I am a Hispanic woman. I love dressing up and going out, and I also make beer.
Anytime I go into a bar at an event and people hear that I'm the female head brewer, they're like, wow, that's just awesome. Like, we're super proud of you. But when I first came and said I'm starting this brewery, people definitely didn't take me seriously as a woman. I am from Colorado. Beer is huge in Colorado, and I just started to love craft beer and love tasting them. And then it leads into, I want to make my own beer. Like, what's the process behind this? And understanding the hops and the yeast character.
Another day, another beer.
I started home brewing back in Colorado. It's actually really great to have your own beer.
It's good.
I moved to New York City for a job. I was working at Adobe in software engineering and product engineering. Home brewing, it was one of the things I brought with me. It reminded me of home, honestly. I always knew I wanted to own my own company. One day eventually clicked. I could sell this beer. I could do this full time. I want to start a brewery. Believing in something so hardcore and taking that jump is really horrifying, but my father gave me a card when I went to college. It says, "Leap and the net will appear." It just has really resonated with me. I was like, I'm gonna do it. So I left Adobe, and that was probably the scariest thing I've ever done. Some friends and I were trying to think of what I would call this brewery, right? Up until that time, I was making beers and I was naming them after ex-boyfriends and bad dates I had been on. So my friend was like, it's like a lineup. It's like a police lineup of bad things that people have done. And I was like, that's perfect. And I still name beers after bad dates and ex-boyfriends.
Grumpy Mort, Naked Mike, Fantastic Brilliant, St. Anthony's Fire, Washed Up Rockstar.
My friend Allison was like, you're like the Taylor Swift of beer.
Tammy one is, it's a Parks and Rec joke for his wives, but it's also a password of one of my ex-boyfriends. He used it on all of his accounts.
Everything I'm in charge of as a CEO and a head brewer goes from just the business side of it to the brewing side of it. Then we do the sales side of it. On top of all of that, maintaining the brand itself means me going to accounts, have that interaction with the bars and the beer buyers, then just going to beer events and having a face there, which is super important in the beer community in New York City, is being part of the community. Because if you're not, nobody knows who you are. They're not gonna buy your beer. It's a very tight-knit community. When you see your beer up on that beer board and you hear people ordering it and liking it, God, it's the most gratifying feeling in the world. I have so many girls that have been like, I wanna do that, and that's awesome, because I want them to learn how to do it as well. I want to bring them into this industry and teach them what I can. Now more than ever, it's so important that we support each other.
It starts with us, and it's only gonna grow from here.
I wanna be that first woman that really becomes something special and inspires other women to be involved.
It's not us against each other. It's us against the world and us against these stereotypes that are holding us back.
My name is Katarina Martinez, and I am a boss.